Hey everybody, what's up and welcome back. Well, I'm back at it again. It's been real nice the past couple days in the 60s, and hopefully I can get on a fish today. Last time I was out, I hooked into one and lost it. It's been real nice the past couple days, so hopefully the fish are stirred up now and maybe want to bite a little more, and hopefully I can catch my first fish of the year, and let's see if we can make that happen. So stay tuned. All right, everybody, first thing I'm gonna throw, this is a Savage Gear little lipless crank that I got in my monster tackle box, if I can get it unhooked here. Sweet little lipless crank. I'm gonna chuck out there, crawl pattern. Using a Enigma HPT reel while somebody's trying to call me. And I'll have to get back to you, I gotta answer this. All right, everybody, I'm back. Anyway, that was an important call I had to take. I have a little too much line on here. Just re-spooled this reel, so gonna have to chuck it out a few times and reel it back in to see what we got. But anyway, Enigma HPT rod. This is a 7.2, I think. 7.2, I want to think. Let's say, let me check, make sure. 7.3, medium heavy. I think this is medium heavy. Yeah, it's medium heavy fax ash with my Enigma casting reel. And yeah, that's what we're throwing right now. So hopefully we can catch a few fish. Let's see what happens. Just gonna let this sink to the bottom and then rip. Fall. I got another crankbait tied on. Got another little lipless crank tied on. And I got a spinner tied on. Gotta love that new line. 12-pound test I'm using here. And I just have straight mono on this. So, because I throw top waters on this as well. I usually have mono on my casting rods and fluoro on my spinning rods. I'm not as I can get my backlash out here, I am not a braid guy. I know a lot of people like braid. It's just more work for me, and I'd rather spend more time fishing than messing with it. Unless I got a backlash like this right now, that's gonna be a problem. So hold on a second. All right, everybody, after a major backlash, I'm back in business. Yeah, that kind of sucked. I just re-spooled this thing and I pretty much just had to lose about half the line on it. All right. One bite so far. Oh, and there's a fish. And we're not gonna mess around. Oh, come back here. It's a bass too. Oh, first fish of the year. All right. Boom. The skunk. Wow, he's cold still. Oh, easy, 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 Junior. Easy. Easy. All right, look at that. Look at that. Eurobait. Eurobait, little baby bass. All right, first bass of the year. I didn't get skunked. Oh man, that's all right. That's all right. I will take that little guy. He's cold. That water's still cold. All right, everybody, first little bass of the year. Pretty little bass. See you, bud. He's off. All right. Skunk is out. Now we can catch some fish. All right, I caught him on this little Euro bait. This is a brim pattern little Euro bait. I forget what weight this is, but this is a smaller one. It's like they have the smallest size, and then this is like the next size up. And I'm fishing it on a medium fast rod, Enigma rod, with my Enigma spinning reel. And yeah, that was awesome. He tagged that like right out the gate. So yeah, all right. Let's see if we can repeat that. He's like whack. I mean, one thing about it is the bait fish that are kind of running right now are going to be little. The ones I saw were little, so that's why I'm using this little. Ooh. Oh, that was 2 swipes. There's a bass that swiped that twice. Right here. That was awesome. 2 swipes on that. I just saw a bass right here just try to tag my bait twice. Twice he swiped at it. Skunk is off for the year. Got 1 bass. He wasn't big, but I'll take it. One's better than none. Hopefully we'll find at least 1 more maybe. Oh, he tagged that thing though. And there was another one that tried to hammer it. Twice he grabbed it. He just didn't, he's swiping at it. So let's see. We might be able to find a few more of these guys. All right, everybody. We're about halfway around this little pond. Just cast it over a bunch of fish, whatever they were. Probably a bunch of gillfish, most likely. It's always nice to see signs of life. Where there's signs of life, where there's little fish, there's big fish. Oh, there's another one. Come on. Number 2. That's a better fish. All right. Number 2. Sweet. Oh, he's got red lips too, so they're definitely eating on crawls. So you get something crawly on. Put him right in the nose. How about let's not get a hook in our finger today? That's why I carry my trusty KVD pliers, so I can get these hooks out without hooking myself. Come on, there we go. All right. Here you guys go, number 2. Number 2, not a big one, but he's pretty. He's not as cold as this last one. You're gonna get a picture of him. Look at those lips though. If you guys can see that, he's got real red lips. It means they're feeding on crawls. So I need to be dragging a crawl for sure. All right, guys, another nice little bass. I'll take it all day long. See you, bud. And he's off. He did a little upside down action and then took off. All right, that was on my Euro baits. This little brim bait. I love this little bait, man. This is a fish catching machine. Catches everything too. Bluegills, the bass, the crappie, you name it. It catches them. There's another one. That feels like, oh, that's not a bad fish. I'm gonna ski him in. All right, number 3. Yep, he's a better fish. A little bit bigger each time. All right, look at that. That's what they're eating. Red lips too, so definitely eating crawls. Look at that, another nice little bass. I'll take it, that's 3. All right, we got a pattern going now. He's got a scar on him, looks like a turtle or something got a hold of him. All right, guys, number 3. He's off. Woo, all right. Again, little Euro bait, getting it done. That was nice. I was right off this, there's a ledge right here, right off this little island. I landed it down there and let it go down. Bam. There's my little fishy fish. All right. I like it when I'm catching fish, and they seem to be hanging out right in here. So that's the 3rd one I caught right in this spot. So I'm gonna keep fishing right here. All right, guys, we're gonna throw the little crawl since all these guys got some red lips. Maybe a little red will help me out too. There's one. Got him on the crawl. All right. Sweet. Number 4. Check it out. Dude, he like inhaled that thing. See if I can get a picture. Oh, I'm not getting hooks in my hand, I can tell you that. Slippery dude here. All right, let's try to redo this. All right, this is a pliers job for sure. Hold on, set him back in the water for a minute. Need some pliers. Shoot. Yeah, I'm not losing my getting hooks in the hand. That's the only thing that sucks about treble hooks. Come here, dude. I always carry pliers with me because I am not going to the hospital if I can help it. Well, that didn't work out really well. Come on. So I can see it with the bait in the way. Alright, you guys gotta hold on. I gotta do a little surgery on it. Alright, guys, we got him out. We're gonna get him back in the water. Come on, dude. Come on. He's off. That always sucks. Never want to hurt a fish. So I'm always cautious about that. Back to what I was using there. We had to do a little surge on the fish. This is a Savage Gear little lipless crank crawl. And yep, that plucked off that little bass. All right, everybody, this is gonna be my last couple casts right here. Gonna wind it up. So, see if we can find anything. Honestly, I'm looking for crappie. This crappie will be moving up soon. Dude, they're spawning. There's some big ones in here. And I want to eat them. Because I actually like to get the crappie out of here so the bass can grow bigger. People that own this place are fine with me keeping as many crappie as I want. So I'm ready to chunk away on some of them bad boys. All right, everybody, quick wrap up for the day. Not a bad little day. 2 hours of fishing, caught 4 fish, and yeah, those were the first four. I can't talk. The first 4 fish of the year for me in 2021, and they were all bass, so that's pretty cool with me. They weren't big, but they were all bass. I'm very happy. I finally caught some fish. I swear to God, I thought I forgot how to fish. I mean, it's been so long since I've actually had a tug on my line, except for the last little video I did where I lost that fish, that I was thinking I forgot how to fish. But yeah, so the micro Euro baits from the little lipless brim from Euro baits, it's a micro bait. That thing caught 3 of the bass, and then using a Savage Gear lipless crank and crawl pattern red is what caught my other bass. And I missed 2 fish as well. So all in all, I'm happy. You know, it's early March. Literally, what is today? It is the 10th of March. So, and I got my first 4 fish now finally. So I'm pretty happy with that. The weather's been crummy, so it went from being like snowy, icy, crummy to now we're like in the 60s. It's kind of crazy, but I'll take it. I mean, I'll take it. I mean, super stoked to be catching some fish. That just means that the bite's going to be turning on earlier, and the fishing's going to be taking off earlier here where I live in Virginia, and it's time to start catching fish every week and showing you guys fish catching videos instead of talking about gear and baits and stuff all the time like I did all winter. I'm so glad to be back to actually catching some fish. I'm excited. So, so yeah, definitely excited about that, and I'm glad I can actually get you guys a fishing video because you only watch so much gear and tackle videos, and then you want to see us actually catch fish. So the fact that I was able to get some fish today, very excited about that. So I hope you guys are getting a chance to get out there and get some fish. For those of you that have open water, for those of you guys that are still ice fishing, I feel for you. I lived in Wyoming. I know what it's like to live in a place that you have to ice fish for a long period of time, and you have very short summer months to actually have open water. So totally understand that. I do like living in a place where I pretty much have open water year round, which is very nice. Even though there's a couple months in the winter when January and February roll around, I don't really fish. That's when I go do fishing expos. And unfortunately, all of them were canceled this year. We're in my area where I go, so didn't get to do any of those this year. So hopefully, maybe next year we'll be back on track for doing that stuff. We'll just have to see. But hope you guys are getting out there and starting to get a bite on and starting to catch some fish. For those guys that are in the more northern areas like I am, you know, I'm like, if you're on the eastern seaboard, Virginia's kind of like in the middle, you know. When you leave Virginia, you go south, and then you get into, you know, North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, and Florida, and then you go north, you get up into Pennsylvania and New York, and then New Jersey and stuff. So we're kind of like right in that middle of the area, middle of the state, you know, as far as the states go. We're like right in the middle in the United States there. So it's kind of a good even playing field for an area to fish, and most of those states that kind of go across the country like that are kind of like that. You know, we have winters but we have good summers, and we have a good decent amount of long summer. And a lot of those states you can fish year round in. You know, places like Tennessee and Kentucky and stuff like that, you can fish year round in. So yeah, so that's it. You know, that's what happened. I caught some fish for you guys. I'm really excited. I hope you guys liked the video. I hope you're glad that you see me out getting some fish again. And definitely check out the Eurobaits. I mean, I'll just go to Eurobaits.com. It's a super cool company. They got some really cool baits. I definitely recommend trying them out. I mean, I'm going to buy a ton more of those little baits. Once I get paid again this coming month, I'm going to be ordering a whole other box of them. I have a bunch of them already on the wall over there, but I'm going to keep them in stock because that is just a deadly little bait to catch fish, whether it's big fish or small fish. That little bait works real well, and I know I'm going to catch some big bass on that little bait. this summer. And I'm going to show you guys. That you can take a little bait like that and you can catch, you know, nice, solid, big bass and big fish with that little bait. Because I do it all the time with the Z-Man Slim Swim. So you guys watch and see. I'm going to catch some donkeys this year on that little Eurobait micro brim or whatever color I end up using at the time. I'm going to catch a big fish on it. I guarantee it. I'm going to catch a bunch of big fish. So there you guys go. That's the video. If you guys could do me a favor, hit that like button, subscribe button, ding dong button, share button. All those things you got to do for YouTube, because that helps me out. It helps my channel grow. And you guys just do yourself a favor. Get out there, get your lines wet, and catch some fish.